Hey everyone, it's Jade from Boho Bookworm. Today I'm going to bring you my September wrap-up part 1. I didn't read as many books as I thought I would this month. I went into the month fully intending to just smash through all my physical books. Didn't quite happen like that. I've been ridiculously busy, though it's not the end of the month yet, so there is still hope. I'm going to speak to you about 2 books today. The first one being One to Watch by Kate Stayman-London, which is a book that I was highly anticipating, very much out of my comfort zone. It's like a contemporary romance, which is really not my thing. I am a thriller lover through and through, but I ended up absolutely loving this book, and I knew I would because it was all about, or not about, but it had a very similar feel to The Bachelor, which is my absolute guilty pleasure TV show. I rated One to Watch a 4-star review. So this book was just really fun, quick, addictive, with a really unique main character called B. B is like this plus-sized girl who is obsessed with fashion. She's got quite a big online profile, and she kind of like slates this TV show called The Main Squeeze, being like, oh, you know, you don't have much diversity in your show, all your like main people, the cast and the star of the show is always this like absolute goddess, slim, beautiful thing. And then they were like, kind of went back to her and they're like, well, why don't you come and be the star of the show then? And so she gets thrust into the limelight and has to pick between like 25 guys or something, and just kind of give body confidence to people of her size. And although I thought that would be the message of the book, you know, body positivity and all that, I did feel like B as a character, while she was really great, she had a lot of insecurities of her own, but I'll get to that in a minute. What I loved about this book was, and what surprised me about it really, was just how fantastic the writing was. I really enjoyed it, and I don't normally feel that way about like fluffy contemporary books. I always find the writing a bit lackluster and like, yeah, but this one was really good. The other thing that I wasn't really expecting from this book was just how many really important topics it brought up and discussed. It's a really engaging and heartfelt story, and it was quite a controversial one too, given her body size and the way that society is these days, which is just despicable, in my opinion. And the things that Bea had to endure, and the things the trolls said to her, like, I'm gonna make you squeal like the ugly pig that you are and rape you, and like, it was filthy stuff to read about, and it broke my heart for her as a character. And you know, these things actually do happen to people, which just baffles me, how someone could actually think like, oh, that's gonna make my day better, let me just completely destroy someone today. Like, fuck off. Sorry, not sorry. I felt like the author really didn't shy away from, you know, telling us exactly how it is with online trolls and stuff, which is really important. I think a lot of people almost got a bit angry at Bee's character because she does do a lot of questionable stuff in this book, but I feel like that's what made her a real person. It really shone through. You know, she had flaws. You don't get perfect people in this world. So yeah, you know, it's great that we're reading about this plus size girl who's going through the motions in life and stuff, but she does some shit stuff, and everyone does in life. So I actually really appreciated that aspect of the book. The author did give us a deeply insecure person that has made mistakes in life, and I think that's great. She also did try to bring in diversity, such as, you know, bringing up topics of different skin colours on the TV show, and different types of sexuality, like asexuality. I think my issue, and why I only gave it 4-star, not 5-star, is that I wish that she kind of elaborated more on those different themes, because I think they're really important. And yeah, I wish that we'd gotten more of those elements in the book. I feel like if you are a fan of the show The Bachelor or any kind of reality TV show, this book is definitely one that you'll enjoy more than someone who isn't really that interested in it. It's each to their own, really. Then I know like April from Getting Hugger with it, she just didn't like it at all. She gave it a 1-star review, and she loves The Bachelor like me. So I still don't know why she didn't enjoy it, and I'm really interested to find out why. This book really has been doing the rounds on BookTube, so I'm really hoping that you guys will reach out and leave me some comments below and let me know what your thoughts on the book were, because I, for one, really enjoyed it, although I did wish certain elements were brought out a little bit more. The next book that I read in September was Mallory by Malerman, which is the sequel to Bird Box, which is, you know, about like the world going absolutely mental. If you open your eyes and look outside, you're gonna go batshit crazy because there's some funny monster stuff out there, and you've got to like get blindfolded for the rest of your life. And this book, Mallory, is following Mallory and her 2 kids, but now they're teenagers. I think it's been like 15 years or so that they've been living this life, and they end up having to flee their sanctuary that they've been living at for the last couple of years, and just go on another adventure. And like most sequels, I find, while I thought it was a fun read, I didn't think it was necessary. I guess, in short, I just wish there was a little bit more oomph to it. It didn't exhilarate me quite as much as Bird Box did. I mean, Bird Box was fantastic. So sometimes I just feel like if you have read a fantastic book that has just exploded the world, rather just leave it alone after that. Why give it a follow-up? I don't know. I just didn't think it was needed. Although, yeah, no, that's it. That's really what I have to say about it. Although I must say, most people love it. I mean, Bird Box is kind of like a cult following these days, isn't it? So let me know what you thought of it if you've read it yet. I would recommend it. I gave it a 3-star review. It just wasn't, it didn't give me anything more that I was just like, whoa, okay. Whereas Bird Box just blew my mind. Anyway, so I'll be back with you soon to let you know what I've read throughout the last part of September. Hope you have a lovely day, everyone, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.